Good morning, dreamers. How are you today? I've been told that sometimes I can be toxically positive on this outlet. But this isn't where I share my real life, my whole life. It is authentic for sure, and I talk about things that God is teaching me and that I'm understanding. But this isn't the whole of my life. You see, sometimes the dreams, they turn into nightmares. And that's okay. And the ability to breathe, the ability to focus on Yahweh, my Creator, to know that I'm here for a purpose, that ability helps me shift from the nightmare to the dream. And it's really tough to develop this process because the nightmares can come at any moment and they can smack you in the face. And when the nightmare comes, don't give up. There is a sweet dream right around the corner. You know, I chat with kids when I used to be a kids teacher in religious settings, and I talk with them about how they've been created for a purpose and they're supposed to be here. And if they pack their bags and move to Pluto, there will be a them-sized hole in the world. Sometimes those holes in the world are put there because someone decides to pack up and move to Pluto, and sometimes it's just because their assignment is done. So if you're walking through your Tuesday and there's a hole in your world because someone's missing, whether permanently or whether someone rejected you, or you've lost a friendship, or someone's moved away physically. The world is small these days. You know, for business, someone can move literally around the world. But if there's a hole in your reality today, I don't want you to get a good morning dreamers that says, hey, everything's gonna be fine. Because sometimes the days really stink. And that's okay. And you wake up with very puffy eyes because you've been spending time crying or spending time in the presence of Jesus because there's nowhere else to go. When the hole in our world is put there because of a news article. I look at what happened in London on the weekend, and it's just heartbreaking. There's so much pain in this world. However the hole is, let God fill it. Let God fill it. Abba, Father, Yahweh, Jehovah Rapha, He's the healer. It's okay to be in pain today, my friend. And it doesn't mean the world is over. It means that there is a hole that needs to be filled. And you know what? Jesus called himself the living water. And if you take a glass jug of water and you pour that water into a container, the water will take the shape of whatever container you are filling. So if there's a hole in your world today, if you woke up after a time of nightmares and they just don't seem to be going away, ask the living water to come and be with you and fill that hole. He can fill a different shaped hole for every single one of his created image bearers because he loves you and he wants to fill you and give you the living water. Sustenance for life. It's okay to struggle. It's okay to miss people who may have passed on or who may have moved away, or even those that have rejected you or abused you. It's okay to have a hole. I sit at my grandma's table every morning, and when I lost her originally, the hole was so sharp, and every time I went to look at it, I felt like I was going to fall into the hole of her absence. But Jesus came and Jesus filled up the hole, and now I can walk along the banks of her memories and see the beauty of all things there. As though her memories are a picture of a pond with lots of life and beautiful things growing and living in and amongst the memories. I don't know what you're going through today. And I will try not to be toxically positive, but I will still be authentically joyful. And I will not apologize for that. But I do understand when there's a hole in your life and trying to figure out how to deal with that hole. I'm a very real person. And I do not just sit and make up a happy face for all of you. Dreaming and learning to dream is a process. It's a process. And we're going to walk the road together. Sometimes, even when you've invited Jesus to fill up the holes within your spirit and within your heart and within your life, you still need a human hand to hold. That's okay too. Give me a shout. I can't fix anything. I'm certainly no therapist. And I'm certainly not Jesus. But it's okay to have Jesus and a therapist too. It's also okay to have a friend. And I'm willing to do the friend part. Because you never know. Maybe I'm the one that needs a friend too. Love you so much. Have some sweet dreams today. Bye.